Yes, my experience will cover the country. Namibia is a very large country, about 824,000 square kilometers. From the one end to the same end, it's the same distance between London and Moscow, but we only have 2 million people, a lot less than the distance between London and Moscow. Largely a rural community and a very arid country. So the primary focus is here mostly on the rural unbanked youth of Namibia, which are the more difficult to reach. And in those communities, cash is king, and all the others. So it's still very much a barter and cash economy, which obviously makes it very difficult from a banking perspective and introducing new technology. Family life in Namibia is also different. It's not traditional. It's also not your normal extended families. The young overnights would send their kids to live with their aunts or grandparents in the rural countryside without having legal guardianship of those kids. We also have challenges in terms of the legal age when people can start transacting. In Namibia, the age is 16. In this instance, it's 18 for medicine. And many of those youngsters, although they cannot open a bank account, are already parents. So they have the responsibility sometimes to take care of families. The cooperative sense in Namibia is also a difficult challenge. We can't work in groups because of pride and mistrust amongst individuals. So individuals still want to treat their own bank accounts. We've tried the likes of the Green Bank example or the cooperative movement. It's failed. Another opportunity we have is in the educational system. Banking and business and entrepreneurship still already forms part of the curriculum, which obviously opens lots of opportunities. The problem we have is that the teaching methodology is still old school, so it doesn't really involve kids. They do not participate. A few weeks ago, we started with a national financial literacy initiative under the auspices of the Ministry of Finance, focusing on budgeting, saving, and spending money. At this stage, the focus is not so much on the youth, but that would be part of phase 2, and that would set the basis to continue. A further opportunity is that although the country is so large with small pockets of larger communities, makes it very difficult to service them through traditional bricks and mortar banking. Yet, if you look at our cell phone coverage, about 95% of the population is covered by the cell phone technology. Another opportunity. We also have a number of international, multinational programs running, like Junior Achievement and Aflatoon. And if we can use this as the backbone and the expertise of those programs to roll it out to the rest of the country, we don't have to duplicate because we believe the teachings are international. There's also a lot of excitement, and from the kids, it's very easy to teach a kid the right way. And in Namibia, we will have to use the training of those kids to train the parents, because a lot of the rural community has not been exposed to banking. So by teaching the kids, we believe we can reach the adults. Also, in terms of youth products, we believe it must be appropriate in terms of its look and feel, in terms of its messaging, in terms of the way that it talks to kids. And 2 of the banks in Namibia has already done that, and it creates almost a fashion statement which draws kids to try and open that. But in terms of new directions, we will have to take it to the next level, where we offer products for the youth and children that are safe to use, where they can help themselves. It must be simple, it must make use of the appropriate technology, it must be low cost, it must be easy to access, attractive and funky, easy to open, and then it must also drive the savings culture. New directions is that we also need to look at the qualifying criteria to open a bank account. And here I must say that we're very lucky in that the central bank, the Bank of Namibia, has taken it upon themselves to assist us. It's a risky business, as you can see. And then also, what is nice in Namibia, we're gaining momentum in terms of creating forums where everybody shares a common goal rather than competing for their own personal gain. So the ministries, a lot of the corporate foundations, as well as the multinational movements. Then we're also in the process of developing appropriate technology. Appropriate technology is not always simple. It's sometimes very complicated technology. But if we want to use that to reach everybody in those outlying areas and change behavior away from a cash economy into a self-help economy, a mobile economy, that's what we need to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much.